this session, let us understand the characteristics and importance of management. Characteristics of management. Here, characteristics can also be called as features. So the question can be either explain the characteristics of management or explain the features of management. So characteristics means qualities. Here we will study the qualities of management. There are 7 characteristics of management. First, management is a goal-oriented process. Management is all-pervasive. Management is multi-dimensional. Management is a continuous process. Management is a dynamic function. Management is a group activity. And management is an intangible force. So we have 7 characteristics of management. First one, management is a goal-oriented process. What is goal-oriented process? For example, consider that scoring 90 marks in business studies is your goal. Now, what will you do? You will start studying from day 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on until the date of exams you will study. Now, all these studies or work is done to achieve the goals, that is scoring 90 marks. Even in the organization also, whatever the work is done by the manager and employees, it is done for the purpose of achieving the objectives. Here, manager unites the employees and their work so that they help in achievement of organizational goals. So here, whatever the work done or whatever the processes or operations done that are done for the purpose of achieving the goals. This is called as goal-oriented process. Second one is management is all pervasive. Pervasive means it is universal. Management is required in every type of company, whether it is profit-oriented, whether it is charitable, religious, political, even educational institutions and sports club, right? So management is required in each and every type of organization. That is the reason it is considered to be management is all pervasive, means it is applicable universally. Management is multi-dimensional. Here, multi-dimensional means many features or many types of work. Consider manager. What is the work of manager? He must take care of work. He must also take care of the employees. He must also take care of the working process, right? So we have 3 dimensions of management. The first one is management of work. For example, consider doctors. What is their work? To give treatment for patients. So the work of the managers of this particular hospital is to make sure that the treatment given will be the best treatment. Means here the treatment or the work is converted into the goal. That is, giving the best treatment will be the goal of this management. Next is management of people. Manager has to make sure the employees work in a group by giving them common directions to achieve the goals. Now, what management will do? The management will make the employees in a group, right? So that they can achieve the objectives of company. The next one is management of operations. Management should also take care of how the work should be done, in what process or operations, so that they convert the raw materials into finished goods. So here in management of work, it means what is the actual work that should be done, means the work is converted into the goal. Second one is management of people, means here who shall do the work, means like the work should be done unitedly by the employees so that they achieve the organizational goals. And the third one is management of operations. Here, how the work should be done, how the raw material should be converted into finished goods. Next characteristics is management is a continuous process. For example, assume that you are a manager of a company and you have got a project. So now to finish this project, what you will do, you will start with planning for the project, right? Then you will arrange the resources, then hire the staff, then give them directions and guidance, and also verify the work. Once the project is completed, then again for the next project, the same process will carry on. Once the project is completed, then again for the next project, the same process will carry on. As the same steps are followed again and again, either for daily basis work or either for the different projects, right? Here the work is done regularly. Hence, management is a continuous process because the work of the management is done regularly. Next one is management is a dynamic function. The managers has to adjust itself in the changing environment. Like before, people were using keypad phones. Now the technology has improved, so we are using smartphones or even iPhones. Right? So here there is an improvement in the technology. That is, there is a change in the environment. Means the management has to change according to the needs of the organization. That is the reason it is considered as management is a dynamic function. Next one is management is a group activity. So the work of the management is to unite employees, all employees, and also different departments. And their works and efforts to achieve the company goals and also the personal goals of employees. Means the manager has to unite the work of employees and also the departments so that they achieve the organizational goals and also the personal goals. The last one is management is an intangible force. Intangible means it cannot be seen, cannot be touched, but it can only be felt. Management cannot be seen and touched, but it can be felt in the decisions made by the managers. Next topic is importance of management. So what is importance? Importance means purpose, that why management is necessary in a company. So we have 5 importance of management. That is, first one is achieving group goals, increases efficiency, creates dynamic organization, achieving personal objectives, and development of society. The first one is management helps in achieving group goals. So this point we have already studied in features. So let us see again. Now the management combines the employees and also the departments along with their works and efforts so that they achieve the organizational goals. So here the main need of management is to unite the employees and the departments so that they achieve the organizational goals. Second one is management increases efficiency. What is efficiency? Where did we study this? We studied this in the definition or the meaning of management. So what is efficiency now? It means increase in output with minimum cost and with good quality products. So the main aim of every manager is to increase the efficiency. This is also required. Third one is management creates dynamic organization. We all know that each and every organization works in a changing environment. Now, for example, consider your college timings. Before it was 9 to 3. Later, they started the study hour classes. So where the timings extended from 9 to 5. As soon as they change the timings, will you accept it? What will you do? You will say, sir, no. So your faculties has to motivate you. Even in the organization also, the management has to adjust itself and also motivate the employees to accept the changes and work effectively and efficiently. Next one is management helps in achieving personal objective. So this also we have studied before. Management should help the employees to achieve their personal objectives through motivation so that this will help in achieving the organizational goals. Here the work of the management is to motivate the employees so that they help to achieve the organizational goals. The last one is management helps in development of society. So we all know that each and every company survives in a society. This is company and this is society. Where this company gets the raw materials from this particular society, it will get the labor from its particular society, and also whatever the products this company is producing, the same materials are again sold into the same society. So the work of the management is to make sure that they give good quality products and services, then gives employment for the particular society people, and also adopt the new technologies and etc. So on today's topic, you can expect 2 marks questions, 4 mark and 8 marks question. So let us see the question. State any 2 features of management, or mention any 2 importance of management. Next one is give any 4 grounds to say management is important, and the last question is explain the characteristics or features of management. So answers for these questions will be available in the link that will be given in the description. Now we have discussed the meaning of management, objectives of management, features of management and importance of management, right? Now objectives of management and importance of management has 2 common points in that. So in objectives of management, we studied personal objectives, right? The same point is again repeated in importance of management, that is management helps in achieving personal objectives. Then coming to next one, that is social objectives. So again, it is repeated in importance, that is management helps in development of society. Now comparison between features and importance. In features, we have studied that management is a group activity, and in importance, we have studied management helps in achieving group goals, right? These two are almost same. Here we will study about the activities, that is about the work, and here we will study about the goals, that is about the objectives or aims. The next one is management is a dynamic function. The same is repeated again in importance, that is management creates dynamic organization. So guys, if you have any doubts, you can comment below and I'll be seeing each and every comment and I'll be giving the clarifications for your doubts. And please do give the suggestions. Thank you.